Hi!
Bakit ka nandito?
Namiss na kita. Hindi ka kasi sumasagot sa akin.
Busy lang.
Ganun ba?
In the study of Confucianism, the book contains a house of gold, the book contains a beauty like jade. Song Zhenzong Zhaoheng indeed found it to be true. While Xiao Wang was attentively listening to the lecture, unexpectedly, the class beauty openly displayed her majestic bosom and walked up to him, starting to pose flirtatiously. At this moment, Xiao Wang kept his eyes straight ahead, fixated on the voluptuous figure in front of him, determined to let his reason and desire battle it out. But just then, a piece of chalk from the teacher brought him back to reality. It was just a daydream, but no worries, voluptuous figures are everywhere. The dancers in the bar are not only more charming but can also perform with flair, making Xiao Wang and his friends extremely delighted, cheering and liking wildly, reciprocating with enthusiasm. The dancer generously introduced them to a few young ladies, each with an impressive figure. It's a pity that young Wang is still too inexperienced. He ignores the opportunity right in front of him and focuses all his attention on the class beauty. Just as he goes over to strike up a conversation, her boyfriend shows up, leaving Wang awkwardly disappointed. But it's okay, there are always other opportunities nearby. Sure enough, as soon as he gets home, a stunning new female neighbor moves in downstairs. Seeing Wang's pure and innocent gaze, she gives him a charming smile, leaving the young man unable to sleep. But as the saying goes, a blessing in disguise. Just when young Wang, driven by passion, was pacing around the room, he unexpectedly discovered a crack in the bedroom floor. Lying down to look, he could see the new female neighbor downstairs, making him feel as if he had found a treasure. As for how the crack in the floor came to be, perhaps this is the Filipino version of borrowing light through a wall. So, every day young Wang would observe with a studious attitude, not missing a single graceful movement of the beauty. Unexpectedly, while engrossed in watching, the beauty suddenly looked up, startling Xiao Wang so much that he shivered. Surprisingly, the beauty not only didn't make a fuss but also started a seductive self-touching mode, almost giving Xiao Wang a heart attack. In the end, the beauty even took a ladder, climbed up with a charming expression, and extended a finger through the gap. Just as Xiao Wang was trembling with excitement, a voice suddenly pulled him back to reality. It turned out to be just a false alarm. Everything just now was an illusion. However, this did not dampen Xiao Wang's learning spirit. Instead, it motivated him to work even harder. He discovered that the beautiful woman is a streamer, and the kind that does adult content, using cucumbers and eggplants in front of the camera every day. Once, she even suffocated an eel, which cost Xiao Wang quite a bit of energy. However, as a teenager full of energy, he was still very enthusiastic. Over time, Xiao Wang also figured out the routine of the woman's boyfriend. He always comes back late at night, routinely takes food from the fridge, and only after eating and drinking his fill does he go to the bedroom. Although the beauty was already asleep at this time, her boyfriend wouldn't let her off, pounding every night. However, the beauty seemed to have lost interest in this, only occasionally responding with a hum, and didn't even open her eyes from start to finish. This couldn't help but give Xiao Wang a bold idea, as peeping no longer satisfied him, and soon the opportunity came. On a night of heavy rain, as Xiao Wang was about to go upstairs, he noticed that the beautiful woman's door was left open. An evil thought began to grow uncontrollably, so he sneaked into the woman's house and started to imitate her boyfriend's routine step by step. His only goal was to make the woman mistakenly think her boyfriend had returned. Then he quietly went to the bedroom, saw the woman sleeping soundly, and boldly reached out, and the result was exactly as he expected. The woman never opened her eyes, but just as he was secretly pleased and enjoying himself, the woman turned over and called out to him. It turned out she had seen through everything from the start, knowing something was off as soon as he entered. The reason the woman went along with it was because there was no affection between her and her boyfriend. The reason they were together was entirely because her boyfriend was involved in shady dealings and could protect her, so they started living together. But just as the woman was getting into it, her boyfriend suddenly returned, scaring Xiao Wang so much he almost lost control. In contrast, the woman was very calm and casually told him to hide under the bed. With no other choice, Xiao Wang crawled in with his clothes. Soon, the bed started shaking, but didn't her boyfriend notice something was off? After the two finished, Xiao Wang sneaked out like a turtle. Later, driven by the thrill of novelty, Xiao Wang and the beauty seized every opportunity to practice. Once, they even played a very unique game. Xiao Wang took off his pants and lay upstairs, while the beauty set up a ladder downstairs. Guess what they were doing? But just as they were having a great time, the beauty's boyfriend suddenly returned, scaring the beauty so much that she fell off the ladder. So, having an affair is risky, and climbing high requires caution. Although the beauty took a fall, Xiao Wang's good fortune continued. That day, when he returned home, the goddess of his heart, the class beauty, showed up dressed seductively. Not only did she confess her feelings to him, but she also pushed him down without hesitation, and then they became a couple. Seeing this, the viewer can honestly tell everyone that, regardless of anything else, just based on the figures of a few women, this film deserves 5 stars, because the bodies of the actresses are not only stunning but can be described as perfect. Yet even so, Xiao Wang still looks for opportunities with the beauty downstairs. When the class beauty came to Xiao Wang's house that day and couldn't find him anywhere, as she was drinking water, she heard a familiar sound from below. The class beauty curiously peered through the gap in the floor, and the scene before her left her stunned. Instantly furious, she started yelling at the 2 people downstairs. The beauty had never experienced such a situation and blushed with embarrassment, while the class beauty found the guy and threw a fit, then turned and left in a huff. When Xiao Wang returned to the room feeling guilty and was planning how to win back the class beauty, the beauty called him and told him to finish what he started.